All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation. The first story that we'll be taking a look at is in the Verbling chat box. If you cannot find it in the Verbling chat box, I'm also going to place it in the Google chat box. So that is now available for you guys when you get in, okay? Very good. Let's see who we have here so far. Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing great, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Okay, how about Heidi? Hi there, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again. I'm fine.
Good to see you as well. Excellent, awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, let's go ahead and get rolling. All right, let's see here. Let me zoom in. Okay. All right, so Heidi, let's go ahead and start off with you. Go ahead and read the first two paragraphs and come down to here where it says go down the slide, please.
It was about 4 months after I graduated from college that I finally got a job working at a zoo. The pay wasn't bad. All the chicken nuggets I could stomach and my own room in the cage where they kept the human beings. I've always been a little nervous starting anything new, but I remember that first day being particularly unnerving. Waiting for the zoo to open, I asked Joseph, who had been there for years, if there was anything I could have set up. He told me just to relax, maybe go down the slide a few times. Nothing like the slide to clear your mind, he said. Emily and Cindy were waiting in line to go down the slide.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look here. Now, this last time you said slide was really good, but in this phrase right here, it was a little off. So let's try that sentence there. Okay, so it's nothing like the slide to clear your mind. Try that.
Nothing like the slide to clear your mind.
There you go. That's better. That's better. Okay, let's go to this big word here. The word is pronounced particularly. Particularly.
Particularly.
Okay, one more time. Get that E sound at the very end. Lee. Particularly.
Particularly.
Okay, all right, pretty good. And the only other one here is the sound at the end of after. Okay, so 4 months after I graduated.
4 months after I graduated.
There you go. Good. Good. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. We have some others coming in. Okay, let's see who we have. Let's see. Nader, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Rocio, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Fine, thank you.
I'm doing great. Thank you. And Rocio, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico, but I'm living in Texas.
In Texas. Okay, great, great. Well, good to have you here. All right, and how about, let's see, Jim, let's see if I remember here. Hold on. Jimele. Yeah, say it again.
Jimijan.
Jimijan. Yeah, that's what it is. Jimijan. How you doing? Welcome back to class.
Okay, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, cool. We also have Hugo. Hi, Hugo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Thank you. I'm good.
All right. I'm doing great. Thank you. Hugo, where are you from?
I'm from Peru.
From Peru. Okay, great, great. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, we also have Fernanda.
Hello.
Hi, Fernanda. How are you?
Fine, Chad.
Excellent. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia. Okay, great, great. Okay, and we also have, let's see here, Abraham. Hi, Abraham. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Abraham, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
From Mexico. Awesome. Okay. And last but not least, we have Abimelech. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Very nice. Okay. Well, let's continue with Fernanda.
Okay.
All right. Fernanda, let's have you continue reading from You Look a Little Green. Okay. And come down through here. And let's have you read down to here where it says a lot of home, please.
You look a little green, Emily said. First day, I replied. First day, oh, say Cindy. I remember my first day. I spent the whole day hiding in the laundry closet. Listen, said Emily. There's nothing to be nervous about. We just do our thing, and the people come and watch, and sometimes ask us to do a trick. When I got to the top of the ladder, a loud horn resounded through the park, announcing that the gates were opening. My hair did a somersault, and I slid down the slide. Sure, the job had little to do with what I had studied in college, but after having spent 4 months looking for work, I was desperate. It wasn't so bad at the zoo either. I like our habitat. It reminded me a lot of home.
Okay, very nice. All right, let's start on the very last word there. So instead of saying hum, okay, it is oh, home.
Okay, home.
Oh, one more time. So it's oh, two sounds in there. Home.
Home.
Okay, good. Next up, we have the word reminded. Reminded.
Reminded.
Okay, very nice. On this word here, make sure to pronounce the H instead of habitat. It's habitat.
Habitat.
Okay, very good. Here, instead of desesperate, it's desperate. Desperate.
Desperate.
Very nice. Next up, we have the word. Now here, okay, this word is slide. Okay, but without the E, that is slid.
Slid.
Okay, now instead of saying slid with a Z sound, it's an unvoiced S. Slid.
Slid.
Okay, all right, good. Let's go to the word through. Now the GH at the end of this word does not make a sound. So instead of through, it's through.
Through.
Okay, one more time. No sound. We don't want through. No H or anything. It's only oo. Through.
Through.
There you go. That's it. Okay, only an oo sound. This word here is pronounced ladder instead of later. Ladder.
Ladder.
Okay, now give me a good D. So here you're saying ladder, pronouncing a Spanish D sound. When we pronounce the D in English, it feels like a Spanish R. Like if you were to say the word Maria. Okay, D, ladder, ladder.
Okay, ladder.
So in English, the D, when you pronounce that, it cannot touch your teeth. Okay, it cannot touch your teeth. If it does, then it sounds like you're saying lather, which is a completely different word. Okay. All right, let's go to the word do. Okay, same thing. Instead of do, okay, it's do.
Do.
There you go. Tongue off the teeth. Great. This word here, instead of nothing, it's nothing.
Nothing.
Very nice. And let's go to this word here. Instead of replead, it's replied.
Replied.
Okay, good. Right here we have the word said. It's a short E sound instead of said. Okay, it's said.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm. And the last one here is the word you. Instead of a Spanish Y saying ju, okay, it's eu, you.
okay, you.
Mm-hmm. Just like that. Okay, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Amparo, please read from the part of our habitat. Finish this paragraph. Come to this next page, and I'll have you read down to. Let's have you read down to here where it says they could do.
Okay. The part of our habitat that faced the visitor was kind of like a backyard. Behind the backyard was the fake house where we each had our own little room. We could always go nap there when we got tired. There was a pond-sized bathtub where we were encouraged to swim in, and there was always music playing in case we felt like dancing. Rainy days were best because there weren't many visitors. The zookeepers had hired a wonderful bunch of human beings, and it was a pleasure getting to know them all. It turned out every single one of them had something special they could do.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's go to the word special right here. Instead of spatial, it's short e, special.
Something special.
There you go, good. All right, let's go to the word visitors. Okay, weren't many visitors. Give me a good V.
Weren't many visitors.
Okay, nice job. Next up, we have the word case right here. So instead of in case we felt, it's an unvoiced S. In case we felt.
In case we failed.
Very good. Next, instead of pond size, this is a pond-sized bathtub.
Pond-sized bathtub.
Okay, one more time. A pond-sized bathtub.
A pond-sized bathtub.
Okay, good. And the last one for you is the word backyard. So let's work on sliding that K into the Y a little bit quicker. So here you're saying backyard. Okay, so instead of ending that K, move right into the E. Backyard.
Backyard.
One more time. Backyard.
Backyard.
There you go. Good. All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Let's go to. Let's see. Abraham.
Yes.
All right, Abraham. Let's have you continue from Joseph right here. Okay. Finish this this paragraph and read down to here where it says with dancing, please.
Okay. On sunny days, the visitor crammed around our cage and Holger and Cook and Jewish. Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, it's here on sunny day.
On sunny day, where are you seeing sunny day? So Joseph composed music.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Joseph composed music.
Joseph composed music. Emily wrote poetry. Cindy read tarot cards. But even more impressive than what they could do was who they all were. Sometimes I wondered if the zookeepers, or even the white eyes and fascinated visitors, had any idea just how special we all were. On sunny days, the visitor hammered around our cage or hollered and cooked at us. Our trainers entered every hour and had used performed tricks in exchange for chunks of cookie dough, which, of course, none of us could refuse. My tricks usually had to do with dancing.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go over some basic sounds here, okay? All right, so first up, we're going to go to the word us instead of us, okay? Very rarely does the U in English equal an U sound, okay? If it does, there's usually an E somewhere around here, okay? So this word alone, okay, is not us, but us. None of us.
Okay.
Okay, try it,
Us.
please. Us, none of us.
Us.
Okay, very good. All right, now, the other thing here is the ED endings. Okay, ED endings are the simple past form of English. Okay, very important to know how to pronounce. The most important thing here is that most of the time you do not pronounce that E. The only time you pronounce the E is if the word ends with a T or a D. Okay, so instead of saying interred, okay, the word is entered.
Entered.
Okay, good. This word here would be hollered. Instead of hollered, hollered.
Colored.
Okay, all right, same thing here. Instead of crammed, it's crammed.
Cram. Okay.
Okay, now, notice here, this word is fascinate. It ends with a T, so when we have an ED ending, now we can say fascinated, and that's okay. Okay, but up here, the word does not end with a T, it ends with an R. So instead of wondered, it's wondered.
Wonder.
Okay, very good. And let's see here. Okay, this one here. Instead of composed, it's composed.
Compose.
Okay, all right, good. Now those are the ED endings. So the most important thing here, do not pronounce that E, okay, in most of the words, right?
Okay.
So let's take a look at some other words here. We have the word visitors. Give me a good V sound instead of visitors. Okay, visitors.
Visitors.
Okay. Now with the word sometimes, with your M sounds, instead of saying sometime, okay, you need to pronounce an M as in mama. Okay, instead of N as in Nancy, it's sometimes. Your lips need to touch. Sometimes. Try that.
Yes. Sometimes.
There you go. That's it. Okay. And this word here, the L is silent. So instead of saying cooled, it's could.
Could.
Okay. One more time. Could.
Could.
Okay. All right. Pretty good. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Very nice. Okay. Let's go to Abimelech.
Yes.
All right, Abimelech, please continue from one of our trainers. Okay, finish this paragraph. And let's have you read down to here where it says a little frightened, please.
Okay. One of our trainers spotted me dancing one evening and realized quickly that I had formidable moves. Of course, the visitors ate it up. Many nights I'd go to sleep with my toes painfully calloused from fancy footwork and my limbs aching from my shaking legs. Joseph did mostly magic tricks and Emily rode her bicycle in circles. Once I recited a poem I'd memorized in French, but by the time I'd reached the third stanza no one was listening. On the third Sunday of every month our trainers would leash us up and take us for a leisurely walk about the park. Without the glass between us and them, the visitors were much more respectful. They even seemed a little frightened.
Okay, nice job. Very good job. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, now in this word, Abimelech, it's going to be leisurely.
Leisurely.
Okay, so it's a Z sound instead of Z sound. Okay, so bring your lips in like you're saying sh, but it's gonna be a voiced sound. J, leisurely.
Leisurely.
There you go. Good, good. One more time. J, leisurely.
Leisurely.
That's the sound right there. Good, good, excellent. Okay, let's go to. Okay, so you were pretty close. Your R's sounded really good throughout here. This is the only time where you were off just a little bit, okay? So I'd reached. Try that.
I'd reached.
Okay, now give me a CH sound. Reached. I'd reached.
I'd reached.
Okay, so what you're doing, you're pronouncing an S. You're saying re, or a Z sound. You're saying reesed. Instead of rees, it's ch, like my name. Okay, so I want you to say my name, Chad.
Chad.
There you go. One more time, Chad.
Chad.
Okay, that first sound that you say, ch, that's what you want to pronounce right there. So it's reach, reached.
Reached.
There, that's it. Okay, so I'd reached.
I'd reached.
Okay, that's good. Now remember, keep that sound. You don't want to mix it with the Z sound, right?
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's go to the word aching instead of ecking. It's aching.
Aching.
Good, nice job. Okay, here we have the word calloused.
Calloused.
Okay, that's when you get when you work with your hands. Okay, and you get those bumps. Okay, that mean that you work hard outside. Okay, those are calluses, those bumps on your hand, right?
Okay.
Okay, and let's go to one last word here. Okay, instead of spotted, it's spotted.
Okay, spotted.
Good. All right, nice job, Abimilek. Nice. Good. Okay, very good. Let's go to Jemejan, right?
Right.
Yes, okay, all right. I'm trying to remember, man. I'm trying to remember. Okay, here we go. Please read from One Time a Little Girl. Okay, finish this page. And I'll have you read down to here where it says French poetry to her, please. So we're up here starting. So one time, right there.
One time a little girl dropped her doll, and Cindy picked it up and handed it to her. Her father suddenly pulled her away from Cindy. "Don't touch it, Amanda," he shouted. "That's a wild animal." Cindy was so angry the trainer had to wrestle the girl's doll away from her. But working in the zoo had its perks too, and eventually I'd been there so long that many of visitors started to remember me. "It's Jesse," the children would shout. "Do the dance for us," and they'd dance with me on the other side of the glass. There was even an old woman who came now and then and asked me to recite French poetry to her.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word asked. Instead of asked, it's asked with an ed ending.
Asked.
There you go. Good. This word here, instead of Evan, the word is even. There was even an old woman.
Even an old woman.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word other. Let's see. Okay, the other side of the glass. Give me good THs here. The other side of the glass.
The other side of the glass.
Good. Good. That was much better with your THs. Now, on the word other, make sure that you're not saying other, but other with an sound. Other side of the glass.
The other side of the glass.
Okay. All right. We'll keep working on that. Your is getting there, but it's not all the way there. Okay. All right. Let's go to this word here. Would shout. Would shout. The L is silent.
Would shout. Would shout. Would
okay.
shout.
Now, one more time, you're saying would. Okay, open your mouth a little bit. Instead of would, it's would. Would shout.
Would shout. Would
Okay,
shout.
so let me show you here what I'm doing. Okay, right now what you're doing this. You're saying ood. Okay, and you're leaving your lips out like this, like you're gonna kiss someone. Okay, instead of it's w. Okay, so you want to open up your mouth. W. Would shout.
Would shout. Would.
There you go. Good. Now remember that the L is silent. You don't want to pronounce the L. Okay, one more time. Would shout.
Would shout.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, let's keep rolling here. Okay, next up here, we have the word. Okay, the zoo. Now this is going to be tricky because you want to pronounce the zoo, but it's not the zoo. It's the zoo. Okay, give me a good th.
The zoo.
There you go. That's it. The zoo. One more time.
The zoo.
Good.
The zoo.
Good. Okay, this word here, instead of wrestle, the T is silent. The word is wrestle.
Wrestle. Wrestle.
Okay. All right, very nice. Next is the word picked it. Okay, so ed ending with the T, picked it. So picked it up, picked it up.
Picked it up. Picked it up.
There you go. All right, very nice. And your last one here, okay, is with the word her. You corrected it a couple of times, but at the very beginning, you were saying here. So instead of here, it's her. Her.
Her.
There you go. Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, poetry for her. Okay. Very nice. Let's go to Rocio.
Yes.
All right, Rocio, let's have you continue from one time I slipped. And please read down to, okay, a long time, this comma right here, for a long time, please.
Okay. One time I slipped out of the carriage late at night and snuck into the Oceans of the World exhibit. The lights were out, but glowing jellyfish illuminated the walkways. I followed those drifting pillows of light through tunnels of artificial coral, past walls of water flashing with silver schools of tuna, and the circular tank with the circling sharks. Finally, I found what I was looking for, an immense cylindrical tank in the very center of the exhibit. In the dark, I could just barely read the plate Archdiocese giant squid. I was multi in the tank, and I stared at a black abyss for a long time.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, let's go to, okay, these two here. Black abyss instead of black abyss. Okay, it's black abyss.
Black abyss.
Okay, very good. This word here instead of starred. Okay, right here. Instead of starred, it's stared.
Stairs.
Okay, very good. And this one, I have no clue. It's a science word, and I do not do well with science words, so don't worry about that one. So we're going to go to this one here. This is exhibit. Instead of exhibit, it's exhibit.
Exhibit.
Okay, very nice. Okay, next up is the word circular. So here on this U, it's circular. Circular. There you go. Okay, nice job. Next we have the word jellyfish. Make sure to pronounce this E instead of jellyfish. It's jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Okay, all right, very nice. And let's go to The word cage right here instead of cage. Okay, it's j, j. So stop that sound. Cage, cage.
Cage.
There you go. That was it. Very nice job. Okay, and your last word is slipped. Give me a short I sound instead of sleeped. Okay, it's sorry, slipped.
Slipped.
All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, let's continue. All right, let's see here. Nader? All right,
Yes.
Nader, please continue from seeing only my own reflection. Finish this story, and then I'll have you read a little bit on the next one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Seeing only my own reflection, trying to peer in through the glass, and I started thinking about who I was and about the other human beings, and I thought about what we were all doing in that zoo. And then, all at once, I realized that I had been looking into the eye of the squid, and in a flash of twisting tentacles and a cloud of ink, even darker than the water, it disappeared into the shadows. And who are you really? I whispered, staring into the tank.
Yes, good. Nice correction there. Okay, that's what I want. You feel yourself say something, you go, nope, that's not it. And then you say it right. That was awesome. Okay,
Thank
really good job. So I only have 2 words here for you. We're working on I realized, so give me a good R here. I realized that I had been looking.
I realized that I had been looking.
That's the sound. Excellent. Okay,
Thank you.
and the only other one here for you. Yes. Okay, now here you said about it. Okay, now,
About
yes, about.
about
Good,
about
yeah.
the
So
other
going
human
right through
being.
that T sound. That's something that those who speak Arabic tend to do. That out like town or like tawin or abawit. So there's an extra sound that's added. But yes, okay. Remember that's about the other human beings. Try that again.
About the other human beings.
There you go. Awesome, awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. We're gonna go to our next story. I'm gonna have you read just a touch more on the next one. Okay. Okay, you guys, our next story is right here.
About
The link is in the Verbling chat box. And, okay. All right, Abimelech, let's see, no, who was that? Nader, sorry. Nader, let's have you read from Rashid down to kinds of people, please.
Rashid grew up in a very different Bahrain from his parents, his grandparents, and their grandparents. But he was 9 years old and didn't know anything about his country's history. He went to school with friends from all over the world, so he assumed that Bahrain had always been full of all kinds of people.
Okay, very good, very good. All right. Now, the only word here, okay, is countries. Instead of countries, give me a good TR, tree, CHR sound. His country's history.
His country's history.
Good, good, excellent. Now, I always like it when there's words from a student's
Bahrain.
part of the world, and I always go, no, no, it's not pronounced like that. No, I'm just kidding. You pronounce it just fine. Awesome, nice job, Nader. Nice job.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Let's continue here with, I believe it's Hugo. All right, Hugo, let's have you read from his best friend. Okay, go ahead and finish this paragraph, and I'll have you read down to Hazel, practically Hazel on the next page, okay? So start at the beginning of the paragraph right here, please.
Okay. His best friend was Sehir, a girl whose parents grew up, sorry, in Pakistan. They have moved to Bahrain when Seher was a baby. Seher's best friend was a girl named Prajatka. Her family came from India, which confused Rashid slightly because he thought Indian people were meant to have darker skin. When he asked Sehir about this, she explained that Indians from different parts of the country had different complexions. Prajatka was from central India, a state called Maharashtra, and most people there had fair skin and light eyes. The next time Rashid sat next the Prajatka in class, he took carefully note of her eyes and found that Sehir was correct. Prajatka's eyes were practically hazel.
All right, nice job with those names, man. Really good job. Okay, yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay,
It was the hardest
let's.
part.
Yeah. All right, advanced reading. That's what it is. All right, good job. Okay, let's take a look at some words, man. First up, we have he took careful note instead of took. Okay, it's took. He took careful note.
He took careful note.
Almost. So you're saying ooh, took. You're leaving your lips pursed like an ooh sound. Okay, release your lips a little bit. Okay, so instead of saying, let me show you here. Okay, so you're leaving it pursed. You're saying took. All right, instead of ooh. Okay, open your mouth. Took.
Took.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
One more time. Took.
Took.
Good. So that's how you pronounce that neutral sound. Okay, it's not really ooh, it's not really or sorry, ah. Okay, it's Okay, it's right in the middle of those sounds, right? So it's tuh. One more time. Took. Open the mouth.
I took.
There. Good. That's how you sound it. That's how you pronounce it, sorry.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, let's go to the word skin. Okay, this is short I sound instead of skin. Okay, short I, skin.
Okay, skin.
There you go, good. Next up, we have the word explained. This is an ed ending instead of explained. It's she explained that Indians.
Okay, she explained that Indians.
There you go. That was awesome. Let's do the same thing with asked. Instead of asked, it's asked.
Asked.
Okay, so the trick here is that we actually get rid of the K. We don't pronounce the K sound. So we say instead of asked or asked, okay, it's asked, like that. Asked.
Okay. It's different. Asked.
Yeah. So some teachers try and make you believe that they say asked every day, and then once they start talking with their friends, they say asked. Okay. So I teach you the shortcut on how to say the word that everybody pronounces. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that.
All right. No problem. Let's go to the word meant instead of meant. Okay. With a long e, it's a short e sound. Meant.
So people were meant?
Meant. Not meant. Okay, once you add that T on there, it makes that a short E sound. Meant.
Okay.
Okay.
Without the T is mean, right?
Yeah, without the T it's mean.
Okay.
Okay, this word here, instead of confused, it's an ED sound, so it's confused.
Confused. Okay. Which
Okay.
confused Rashid.
There you go. Okay, and that's the last one. Okay, nice job, man. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay, so starting back at the top, we're going to shorten it up just a little bit. Heidi, your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, please read from he smiled to himself. Here, so that's one. Okay, let's have you read down to here where it says, Rashid, laugh and laugh, please.
He smiled to himself and then realized Prajakta had noticed him staring at her. What are you looking at, silly? She said. Oh, nothing, he said. I was just looking at the color of your eyes. Oh, Rashid was looking into projected eyes. Class clown, Thomas said in a sing-song voice. Rashid had a crush on projector. Oh, the whole class began oohing at this statement, making projector blush in a fury. And Rashid laughed and laughed.
Okay, very good. All right, let's practice 3 parts here. So this is blush in a fury. Blush in a fury. Try that.
Blush in a fury.
Good, good. One more. Sorry, not in. I added the there. So one more time. Sorry. Blush in fury.
Blush in fury.
There you go. Good. Okay. Let's go to the word silly right here. Okay. So, what are you looking at, silly?
What are you looking at, silly? Silly.
Silly.
Silly. Silly.
There you go. Get that E sound. What are you looking at, silly?
What are you looking at, silly?
Okay, good, good. All right, and the last one here is the word realized right here. So realized.
Realized.
Great, great. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, laugh and laugh. All right, let's go to, let's see here, Fernanda.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let's have you read from It Took Miss Biggins. Okay. Finish this paragraph. And read down to. Okay, read down to here. Of course I did, please.
Okay. It took Misters Begin several minutes to calm her students. Stop being so daft, all of you. She scolded in her crisp British accent. When Rashid told his mother the story at home that evening, she sighed. What's the matter, Mama? Rashid asked her. Rashid asked her, "Didn't you like my history?" His mother smiled and petted his head. "Of course I did."
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the double T sounds here. Now, instead of pronouncing a Spanish D in the middle, pedid, okay, it's pedid.
Petted.
There you go. That's the sound. Okay, let's go to the word smiled. Here, instead of an voiced S saying smiled, it's an unvoiced S. Smiled.
Smiled.
There you go. Good, good. All right. Let's go to this word up here. Okay, instead of shied, it's sighed with an S.
Sighed.
There you go. Good, good. Okay, next up is the word told. Okay, so nice and smooth here. Instead of told, it's told.
Told.
Good, good. Let's go to this word. The word is scolded. Instead of scolded, take off the it's scolded.
Scolded.
Okay, give me an O sound. Instead of scalded, it's O, scolded.
Scolded.
Okay, and let's see. Our last one is right here at the beginning. You said, it took Mrs. Okay, so this is Mrs. Okay, it took Mrs. Biggins.
It took Mrs. Biggins.
Okay, so you're adding an S here, saying tooks. Okay, take off the S. It took. It took Mrs. Biggins.
It took Mrs. Biggins.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's continue here. Amparo, please read from You Tell Wonderful Stories. and come down to here where it says why not, please.
It's my turn?
Yep, that's for Amparo.
Okay. You tell wonderful stories, and I'm glad you and your friends have so much fun at school. It's just, dear boy, that you don't know much about where you come from. She pointed at the framed pictures on the wall. Those are your uncles, your grandfather, and his brothers. None of them had friends from India and England. What do you mean? Rashid asked. Why not?
Okay, very good. All right, yeah, we only had one word here. Okay, short I in pictures instead of pictures. Okay, the framed pictures on the wall.
At the framed pictures on the wall.
Good. Yeah, everything else was really good. Okay, nice job. Okay, very good. Let's go to Abraham.
Yes.
All right, Abraham, please read from Bahrain. Okay, finish this this paragraph and come down to here where it says long and warm, please.
Okay. Bahrain and always been and myself immigration. She said, but the world looked different back then. Let me tell you about Bahrain history. We taught history in school, Rashid protested. He didn't know if they wanted to sit out another lecture. The harsh summer was over, and he wanted to be outside playing soccer, while the days are still long and warm.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word through. Okay, so the GH at the end of the word does not make a sound. So instead of through, okay, there's no h sound. It's only oo, through.
True. Okay.
There you go. Okay, so let's try this. If he wanted to sit through.
If he wanted to sit through.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Let's go to the word school. Instead of school, it's school.
School. Okay.
Okay, one more time. School. Give me the L at the end of the word. School.
School.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to the word you right here. Instead of Jew, it's eu. You.
You. Okay.
So it's let me tell you about Bahrain's history.
Let me tell you about Bahrain's history.
Okay. All right, and let's go to the word looked. Right here, instead of looked, it's looked.
Looked.
Okay, yes, with a T at the end. One more time. Looked.
Locked.
Okay, here you're saying la, locked. Instead of la, it's looked.
Looked.
There you go. Good, good. All right, and the last one here is immigration. Immigration.
I don't see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Immigration.
Okay, great. Great, nice job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, good. Let's go to, let's see here, Abimelech.
Okay.
All right, Abimelech, please continue from this isn't the kind and finish this paragraph at for a long time, please.
Okay. This isn't the kind of history that Mrs. Biggins or Mrs. O'Hare will know. His mother said, "Your teachers are very well educated, of course, but they came here from Britain just a few years ago to teach at our international schools, to really learn about Bahrain. You need to talk to someone who has been here for a long time."
Okay, nice job. Very good job. Okay, so two parts here. First up, we have but instead of but they. Okay, this is but they came. But they came. Try that.
But they came.
Okay, open your mouth up just a little bit more. Instead of leaving it closed, but. Okay, but they came.
But they came.
There you go. Good. Okay. And the second word here for you is the word well educated. So it's j. The D is going to be a J sound. Well educated.
Well educated.
Good. Awesome. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's continue with, let's see, Jimmy John.
Yes.
Okay. Please continue from like you or Baba. Okay. And read down to here where it says civilization, please.
Okay. Like you or Baba, Rashid asked his mother, become more interested in what she was saying. That's right, Rashid. You are part of family that has lived on this island since 1783. But Bahrain's history goes back even further in time. 4,000 years ago, there was a completely different civilization in this part of the world, called the Dilmun civilization.
Okay, very good. Let's practice this ed ending here. Instead of called, okay, this is going to be called. Called.
Called.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Let's go to the word further. Give me a good TH here. Even further in time.
Even further in time.
Okay, one more time. Further.
Further.
Good, that's pretty good. Okay, so even further in time.
Even further in time.
Okay, good. Right here we have the word since. Instead of science, it's since.
Since.
Very good. Right here, instead of livid, okay, this is lived. Lived. Okay, very good. And the last one here is mother. Give me a good TH here. Instead of mother, okay, it's mother. Mother.
Mother.
Good, good. One more time. Mother.
Mother.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. Let's continue with Rocio.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Rocio, please read from the Dilmun people. Okay, finish this paragraph, and let's have you read down to here where it says, with a smile, please.
The Dilmun people were very active traders, bringing all kinds of goods to and from the Middle East, and Sobrahari and his neighbors received a lot of immigrants who were traveling along the trade route. What did they trade back then? Rashid asked. People didn't have computers and books and toys, his mother said with a smile.
Okay, very good. Let's practice 3 words here. First up, we have the word computers. So instead of computers, the stress is on pew. Computers.
Computers.
Okay, good. This is east instead of est. Okay, this is the Middle East.
The Middle East.
All right, very good. And your last word is the word goods instead of goods. Okay, open your mouth up. It's goods.
Good.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Nader. All right, Nader, please continue from people didn't have. Okay, finish here and read down to find out, please.
People didn't have computers and books and toys. His mother said with a smile, what do you think was around for 4 millennia ago? Rashid was stumped. He looked at the photos of his family for help, but they smiled benevolently down at him. They didn't have computers back then, he said to his mother, but I have one now and I can use it to find out.
Okay, good, good. Now, the only word here was probably a very new one for you. This word is
I
pronounced.
guess with goodwill, maybe.
Yeah, it's a really good word. Yeah, so they smiled benevolently.
Benevolently.
Okay, one more time. They smiled benevolently down at him.
They smiled benevolently.
Good, good. Yeah, good pronunciation. Excellent
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah, that was the only one. Everything else was good.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go to Hugo quickly here. All right, Hugo, let's have you read from excellent. Okay, finish this sentence and read down to he learned, please.
Okay. Excellent, his mother laughed. I will start working on dinner while you do some research. Rashid was amazed to learn that the Dilman civilization centered around the tiny island he was growing up on now. Back, back when Bahrain's population was much smaller. Now here, near the 1.1 million people here today. At the time of the Dilman civilization, he learned,
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at that last word. Instead of learned, the word is learned. He learned.
he learned.
Okay, very nice. Let's come up here to this word here. Instead of nowhere, okay, this is nowhere,
Nowhere.
nowhere.
Yeah, you're right. No, nowhere.
Okay, good. Right here, instead of small, smaller, this is going to be an ah sound. Smaller.
Smaller.
Excellent. Good job. Yeah. And let's go to up here. So this is I will start working. Instead of I will start working, give me a good S here. I will start working.
I will start working.
Good, good. And your last word is laughed. With a T sound. Instead of laughed, it's laughed.
Okay, laughed.
Good. All right. Nice job. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you very much for coming in into class today. It was great having you here. I'm gonna take a break until tomorrow. I think I have some other reading classes then as well. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Teacher,
See you.
goodbye.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
very
Bye.
much. Bye.